Greetings to all of my Leos. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Leo. Let's get started on a general reading for you. We will be using the Spirit Messages, the Oracle deck, okay, by John Holland. Okay, that's enough. Breathe. Everybody keeps getting this card. Some of you all just need to take a really deep breath. You need to get out and breathe that good prana in, okay? The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. Okay. A mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her. She wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Okay. All right. So there's a situation here where, Leo, you may be just needing to take a deep breath. Okay, maybe you're thinking about your mom. Maybe you're thinking about the connection that you had with your mother. Maybe you're wishing, to have a conversation with your mother, or you're thinking about, even if your mother is still here, you could be thinking about how important she is to you. Okay, and she knows that you love her. She knows, that's not even a question. That's not this. Your mother knows that you love her. Let's see what else. So you may need to take a deep breath and just breathe in some really good air. Some of you all are going to be there when your mom takes her last breath. You may be thinking about or discussing a lot of really good positive memories, childhood memories. Arena, competitive environment, sporting events, performance, stage could be significant. Winding path, curving trail, twisting route, metering message. So some of you all, you've been dealing with a lot of twists and turns in life. You just been having to deal with you could feel like your life is on display for all to see, competitive sport. Some of you all are going to some sort of sporting event, or some of you all just feel like you're in a very competitive field or something. You're just trying to take a deep breath. Some of you have to be performative, or someone may be saying you're performative or something. You're just acting, you're not being yourself or something. It could be connected to your mom. Somebody may feel like you miss your mom, or you're acting out, or you're very competitive due to your mother or something. But something has been a winding path for you. Something hasn't been just a straight shot. It's been up and down, twists and turns, things like that. Some of you all have been trying to contact your mother on the other side, and you really just want her advice, or just a hug, or understanding, or something, her guidance. If your mom is here, you're thinking about when she was younger, or maybe you're even thinking about how she showed up to your games or something, if you were in some sort of competitive sport. You all may be talking about that. For a sword, some of you all need to rest. You need to take a break. You've been doing a lot. Be sure that you're not hurting yourself, your back or something. Be careful if you're in a competitive sport. Be careful when it comes to back situations or something. I feel like that's something you need to know. Yeah. 4 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Libra could be significant. You got Page of Cups, Pisces energy, Eight of Cups, Pisces energy, Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. You got the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy, and Strength card, Leo energy. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Page of Wands again. Very new information. You got some new information coming in. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Knight of Cups, Scorpio energy there. Page of Wands, fire energy. You're passionate about some. Aries could be significant, or you may have significant Aries placement. Some of you all are traveling. You're trying to figure out what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to deal with something. Some of you all, you're tapping more into your youthful energy, or you're thinking about your kid or when you was a kid, what was abandoned, how things ended, what you had to walk away from, who walked away from you, who you've had to walk away from in life. Some of you all are moving into this Eight of Cups. You're walking away from something so you can level up. Over a long period of time, you've had to do this. You're being strong in a situation. You really need to heal from something though, Leo. You have two knights facing each other. I feel like you're dealing with conflict when it comes to what you're passionate about and when it comes to your finances. Something could be like practical in one way and spiritual in another. You're trying to decide, should you wait or should you move, make a move? You're being strong and courageous through something. Let me see. You could there's some sort of illusion that you need to see the truth about something though, Leo. Something isn't what it seems. I feel like it could be connected to either you're seeing something through a child's eyes, or you're being childish, or this could be from your childhood or something. You wish for your younger years or younger days or something. Some of you wish you were a kid again. Four of Swords, the Lover's card is here. Something has stressed you out pertaining to your relationships. Something could feel like a headache, or it has been sort of like a burden. Some of you all may want to get like, you may be going to a spa or something. Some of you all feel overworked and you and your person haven't really had a chance to get together. Why is the Three of Swords here? Nine of Cups. There's a lot of heartbreak pertaining to this Nine of Cups, which you've been wishing for. You've gotten a lot in other ways, but in some ways it has come with a great cost. You've gotten your wish in some ways, and it's like nothing is just a straight shot for you. It's all of these twists and turns that you can't always see what's right, you know, on the next turn. It's like some things have been so unexpected, and you've just been trying to deal with this. You need to heal from something. You wish for something. And I feel like you got your wish in one way, but it was at a cost in other ways. Why is this Page of Cups here? Queen of Pentacles. Some of you all, this is a mother and child situation. Seven of Swords here. You feel like you've had to be strategic because you have been around people that you cannot trust. People that have been deceitful and how they move. Aquarius could be significant. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be significant. What's this Eight of Cups here? Six of Pentacles. There's some sort of good karma that's going to come to or come out of a situation. Some of you all are paying off debt and then you're moving on. This could be a karmic debt, or you're helping someone out in their time of need and then you're moving on, or you're giving someone an opportunity to move on or something. Knight of Wands is here, the Chariot card. Yeah, you're very passionate. It's almost like you're in between whether you should abandon something, deal with something in a practical way, because you could feel like you have been deceived, and you got to kind of watch how you move around certain people. And then other ways, you just want to push the gas. You want to just, in this spiritual way, you just want to go after something. You could be getting public recognition due to your hard work or something you did in the past. What is this? Something that you were passionate about. Nine of Pentacles, the Sun card. Something took 9 years or a decade for you to get to this point where you're able to enjoy life. What's the Strength card here? The High Priestess. You need to trust your intuition more. You need to tap into your intuition more. Some of you all will be going to a tarot reader, a seer, or something to get in, or you could be watching tarot or something to get information, something that you've had to be disciplined with and strong about. At the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. You could be really upset in your head or feel really alone when you're by yourself. It's like you're some of you all have been dealing with insomnia. This could be thinking about your mom. You may be waking up at a certain time, just breaking out crying, thinking about your mom or something. If someone has transitioned, if this is your mother, this is what they want to say to you. If this is your mom who has transitioned, this is what they want to say to you. If this is your mom who has transitioned, this is what they want to say to you. You have nothing to feel guilty about. So maybe you were feeling guilty about a situation. Maybe you feel like you wish you would have spent more time with them, or maybe you wish you would have done something different in your childhood or something. But they don't want you to feel guilty. They're like, you have nothing to feel guilty about. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. They want you to choose love. You know, you have the choice. You have an opportunity to make choices in your life. But they want you to choose love. Not revenge, not hurt, not pain, not deceit, but love. I was met by so many loving people. So they were met by so many loving family members. They're not alone. At the bottom of the deck, I have become one of your guides. So some of you all, your mom who has already transitioned has become one of your spiritual guides. They have been guiding you through these twists and turns of life. These curving trails, these, when you don't know what's around the corner, they have been guiding you to certain things. They want you to choose love in life. Not deceitfulness, not betrayal, not, they don't even want you to be around people who are deceitful and that will betray you. They feel like life is too short for you to be around people who move in a certain kind of way, and they don't want you to move a certain kind of way either. They want you to live a life of love. That's what's valued, building up really good memories. If you're in a situation where you're stressed out because life has been like a constant competitive sport, even though you're up for the challenge, some of you all, it's time to take a break and just enjoy more peaceful ways of life, or fun ways in life. Maybe you're stepping off the stage and you're watching the game from a different perspective, the game of life from a different perspective. All right, Leo, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Cross watchers, you could have a Leo in your energy, or significant Leo placement within your natal chart, meaning one of your big threes. It could be your Venus, your Lilith, okay, your North Node, something like that. So be sure you can leave a comment as well if you like, okay? All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk with you amazing Leos another time.